This is my pick of the show.
Oh, I love this ring so much.
I am obsessed with the blue, specifically. Like that's the color that I'm leaning towards. It is gorgeous. And the fact that you talked about how the prongs are hidden within there, I feel like really stands out in that blue because it adds a little bit of that deepness to it. I mean, it is like you're looking into the deep ocean. If you were on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, that's what I see when I see this. But again, back to classic J, there is so much detail that surrounds this ring. While I feel like the star of this for sure is absolutely those blue sapphires and our pave set, you have a gorgeous detail all the way around this. Can you take us through the inspiration of the design? I want you to keep in mind that there is a blue sapphire and a pink sapphire available, and it's saving you $87 today. $349.98 is your sale price, coming home to you for just $70 on an easy payment.
Look at that pink, everybody. I mean, listen, a lot of times when you see pink sapphire, you're lucky to get a couple of stones. When you see them, they're a little washed out. So I really want you to hone in on how beautiful and consistent the pink color is on every single one of those stones. You were hearing Julia talking about the Beekman Wicked collections. Yeah. Well, here you go. You know, here's your Glinda pink, right?
Perfect.
Just absolutely beautiful. So what we did with this ring, Justin, first of all, you can see the band is done with our basket weave design. So that's what you're seeing here. This is our basket weave, has some oxidation to it. Then on each side of this sort of saddle of stones, we carved in our box chain. So it's our iconic box chain, but now we've done it in a carving as opposed to the link. So it gives it a completely different texture. We've domed that center area. That brings those stones forward. It allows them to shimmer more.
Makes it more reflective, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then when you see the prongs, again, we've darkened the prongs so they look smaller, so they disappear. We also did a shared prong setting. Do you remember when we did our training why I thought that was a big deal?
Because it makes them closer together so that you're not, the prongs, you're not going to see them as much. It makes them a little bit more hidden.
You're not using as many of them either.
Right.
Because if they're sharing them, right?
It's less.
It's less.
And you let the gemstones be able to speak for themselves.
Good student.
Did I pass? Okay, cool.
Yes, you did. So that's a big deal, and that's the kind of setting that you find when you look at pave gemstones like from Fifth Avenue stores.
Right.
So again, it is a luxury technique, and that's what we're all about here at J. You do not need to go up a size with this ring, everybody. It tapers down nicely. We even taper the sides to the ring, making it really easy for you to wear so that when you're opening and closing your hands, it doesn't feel too bulky on the sides.
Well, I'm wearing it as a pinky ring, and it's super soft on the inside. So it's comfortable to wear, and even on the outside with that detail, the detail isn't getting in the way at all. I mean, it actually is super soft even on the outside too. But I truly think that this can be a unisex ring. This is not something that is just for females out there. I love it on a pinky. If you are somebody or someone that you love, there's a guy in your life that really loves that deep blue. I feel like that blue definitely it can skew very masculine, which is great. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at all of those blue sapphires that are right there, prevalent in the front, catching all of the light. And that pave setting, it just shimmers and shines every which way that you turn it.
I'm gonna steal the pink for a second because I want you to see that on the hand as well and just see how lively those pink stones are. I mean, so beautiful. And remember, sapphires are the birthstone for the month of September. So for a September baby, it's fantastic. Sapphires are also a very hard stone. On the Mohs scale, diamonds are the hardest at 10, sapphires are a 9.
So is this daily wear?
Day in, day out. And you know, here's the thing. If you're gonna spend $349 on this ring, please don't keep it in your jewelry box. Like if that's the intent, if you think you'll wear it once in a while, I would say, you know, don't get it because this is a ring that you should put on every day. It makes you feel good. You enjoy looking down at it. You're driving your car, the sunlight gets it just right. You check out the little sparkle. It just makes you feel good. We've cast this in solid sterling silver. We've used natural of origin, gorgeous sapphires. It's a ring to be worn when you're in your favorite Denim & Company outfits. It's a ring to be worn when you find that favorite sparkly Joan Rivers jacket and everywhere in between, whether it's a right-hand ring or you were married in September and you want to wear that as a wedding band.
Right, you totally can.
You can do that too. It's fabulous.
We're talking about some of the fashion we can mix it with. I feel like the blue and denim would match perfectly together.
Yes.
When you're wearing these sapphires, can you stack this because they are so hard? Can you have other rings on the side?
Totally, yes.
Would
Yes.
you let it, I mean, it on its own just
Yes.
speaks volumes. But I feel like this next to an engagement ring would be stunning.
Yeah,
Especially
absolutely.
if maybe your engagement ring had some type of gemstone to it, maybe it wasn't the stereotypic traditional diamond. I why this would be a perfect thing to be able to have right next to it.
You
too.
have Diamond coming up next hour, right?
do,
With
yeah,
Kathy.
I do.
So, you know, put a Diamond solitaire next to that. Why not?
Easy.
So, I mean, there's no jewelry police. We don't have J police that are out there watching how you're wearing our jewelry. We just want you to wear it. We want you to love it. And let's face it, when you're buying jewelry for yourself, there's probably a couple little things that are happening. Maybe something exciting has happened in your life, and this is what you're going to reward or treat yourself with. Maybe it's just been a rough year, and you know what? I just want to treat myself to something. Maybe you take care of everybody else. This is your way of taking care of you.
Yeah.
Maybe your kid said, Mom, when you see the one you want, just get it. It'll be from all of us for the holidays. So here it is. There is something emotional that is really tied to jewelry, and I think that's because we're wearing it, we're around it, we're seeing it, we're touching it all of the time. And so if that's what you're getting from this piece, I hope you get it. I hope you love it. I hope that when you, I hope you don't regret it, you know? Like I could break out into the Wicked
I know.
Ring songs,
It's playing
right?
in all of our heads right now.
But I mean, I think it's one of those pieces that if you're waiting to experience designer jewelry on that higher level,
Yeah.
this embodies it from the stones, the design, the craftsmanship, and of course the J brand.
This is where you start off. It's on a 5 easy payment plan of just $70 to be able to bring this home. Like Jill said, treat yourself.
Yeah.
Bring this at home. You're going to look at it every single day because let's be honest, you are going to not want to take this off.
Yeah.
You are going to put this on. It pairs so well with so many other pieces that you have, whether they're in the J collection of jewelry or not.
Or not, yeah.
I mean, that stone that you had in the beginning, or rather the pendant necklace that we had in the beginning, pairs to this beautifully. The blue sapphire is the most popular in this show, but I do want you to know that the pink sapphire is our most limited option. 1-800-500-7590 is the phone number to call. I would not wait on this because it is that true designer experience.
Yeah.
It is the one where when you're in New York City going down the road and you see the giant billboard and it just has one big giant ring and then the name of the brand on it. This is that piece. This is that piece that you would think has a much higher price tag to it. The piece that you would think you have to add a zero onto the end of it, but you don't. Because what Jay is able to do is to bring us that designer quality, but at such affordable prices here to QVC because of our partnership with them. This is the only place that you will find Jay Jewelry, so you're not going to go out and find this anywhere else.
No.
It's just right here. Your blue sapphire is that deep, gorgeous blue sapphire.
Really
It's
blue. It will not be
super rich.
mistaken for black.
Yeah, no.
You know, I mean, I used to laugh because sometimes there would be pieces of jewelry with midnight sapphires, which basically means the stones were of such poor quality and were so dark, you couldn't really tell they were blue, but they had to like wrap it up in a pretty bow.
Well, there's
That's
no poor
not
quality
this,
here.
right?
No.
That's not this.
Then you also have that pink sapphire as well. 1-800-500-7590. You know, I'm not taking it off. I'm going to wear it for the rest of the show.
Good. It's
I
such
think
a good
I
ring.
may have sold myself on
It's
becoming a pinky ring guy.
such a good ring. It's such a great ring.
Well, something else that we have coming up is